Imagine a refreshing cola drink that you can enjoy on a hot day. It's sweet, it's fizzy, and it's delicious. But what if there was a dark side to this popular beverage? A history that is shrouded in secrecy and scandal. It all started in 1886, when a pharmacist named John Pemberton invented a new drink called Coca-Cola. Pemberton's original formula contained cocaine, which was extracted from the coca plant. He believed that his drink could cure a variety of ailments, including headaches, nausea, and indigestion. Coca-Cola was an instant success. It was sold at pharmacies and soda fountains all over the country. People loved the sweet, fizzy drink, and it quickly became one of the most popular beverages in the world. Coca-Cola's secret formula is one of the most closely guarded trade secrets in the world. It is said to be known by only a handful of people, and it is kept in a locked safe at the company's headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. People are curious about what's in the secret formula, and this curiosity can lead to a variety of feelings. Some people are intrigued, while others are skeptical. Some people believe that the secret formula is the key to Coca-Cola's success, while others believe that it is simply a marketing gimmick. In the early 20th century, Coca-Cola used slave labor to harvest coca leaves in Peru and Bolivia. Coca leaves are the main ingredient in cocaine, and they were also used to make Coca-Cola. At the time, slavery was illegal in most countries, but it was still practiced in Peru and Bolivia. Coca-Cola workers were often forced to work long hours in dangerous conditions. They were paid very little, and they were often beaten or tortured if they tried to escape. In 1909, a group of American missionaries published a report that exposed the use of slave labor in the Coca-Cola supply chain. The report caused a public outcry, and Coca-Cola was forced to stop using slave labor. In 1948, the National Party, which was white supremacist in nature, came to power in South Africa. The National Party implemented a system of apartheid, which was a system of racial segregation and discrimination against black South Africans. Despite apartheid, Coca-Cola continued to do business in South Africa. The company argued that its presence in the country was helping to promote economic development and racial understanding. However, critics of Coca-Cola argued that the company was supporting apartheid by paying taxes to the white supremacist government and by providing jobs and benefits to white South Africans. In 1986, the company announced that it was suspending its operations in the country. However, Coca-Cola continued to sell its products in South Africa through a local bottler. Coca-Cola resumed operations in South Africa in 1994, after the end of apartheid. The company has since apologized for its role in supporting apartheid and has committed to promoting racial equality in South Africa. 2 decades ago, a lawsuit laid bare the unsettling truths about Coca-Cola's Colombian subsidiary and its alleged involvement in human rights abuses, shocking the world and exposing a dark underbelly hidden beneath the iconic red label. Our story begins in Colombia, where the quest for workers' rights would soon collide with corporate interests. It was a time when the ominous shadows of paramilitary groups loomed large. Enter Richard Kirby, a businessman from Miami and owner of a Coca-Cola bottling plant in Carepa. His ominous declaration that he would do anything necessary to eliminate union sympathizers set the stage for what was to come. December 5th, 1996, a right-wing paramilitary squad, affiliated with the United Self-Defenses of Colombia, AUC, descended upon the gates of the Carepa Coca-Cola bottling plant. The clock read 8:30 a.m. Isidro Segundo Gil, a union leader and member of the executive board, emerged to inquire about their intentions. His bravery would cost him his life. The paramilitary squad callously shot him dead, silencing a voice that had dared to question. In the aftermath of Gil's murder, the paramilitary group escalated their campaign of terror. They kidnapped another union leader, but he managed to escape and flee to Bogota, the capital. Coca-Cola faced allegations of anti-union practices, violence against union members, and connections to paramilitary groups at its bottling plants in Colombia. These allegations resulted in legal actions and lawsuits against the company in both Colombia and the United States. While Coca-Cola denied direct involvement in the alleged human rights abuses, the controversies raised questions about its responsibility for the conduct of its bottling partners and suppliers in Colombia.